What's going on, Twin Cities? It's your man, MisterDirect. I told you I was going to bring real talk on the streets with you. I told you I was going to bring real talk on the streets with you. And here I am in Apple Valley, in a little neighborhood park, out here saying, you know what? Whoever I meet, whoever I happen to run into, I'm just going to have a conversation with, I'm going to BS with. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. I don't know how I'm going to talk about it today. But you know what? I'm definitely going to bring real talk to you. I see people walking by. I see kids over here playing some soccer. I see mom and pops waiting on them and stuff like that. I mean, we about to bring you some real talk on the streets. Before I bring you the real talk on the streets though, you people ever think about like really going to work every day is a pain in the ass, like a real pain in the ass. And then you wonder in a way like, man, I really am sick and tired of this 9 to 5. What can we do to get rid of the 9 to 5? What can we do to just say, how can we get rid of this 9 to 5 and find a job that we really want to do and enjoy? This is what I'm doing. I'm doing real talk because I want to do this for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing y'all real talk on the streets and oh, I think I found my first victim. Hey, lady over there, she's drinking Coors Light, ladies and gentlemen, which I hate. What's going on over there? I see you walking along. I don't see that many people walking along drinking beer. I drink beer all the time though, so I don't see that many people walking in the, what's going on?
Sort of photobombed you, man. What are you up to? What's real talk?
So you heard the conversation, right? You heard what I was saying?
About the bullshit of the 9 to 5 and that you're doing some real talk.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's real talk. It's about real people, real conversation, real talk.
All right. Well, I got some bullshit about 9 to 5.
You want to bullshit about 9 to 5? Or we could bring real talk the way you want it. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean by the real talk on the streets. I told you I was going to get one person to give me some real talk on the streets. What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle, take a seat.
All right.
Welcome to the Real Talk Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Danielle. Danielle, I'm MisterDirect. This is my show. It's called the Real Talk Show. What I do is I talk about anything and everything. It's illicit. I mean, basically, I can't even use the word illicit. By the way, I'm drinking Fat Tire if y'all didn't know. She's drinking Coors Light. You drinking bullshit beer, but that's all right though.
Okay, that's real?
No, it's bullshit beer.
No, I mean, that's real?
Yeah, those are real cameras.
Okay.
They're recording right now. You want to walk in back and see them recording? Get up, Go ahead, go in the back. Make sure they're recording. You're going to see.
Oh, my photobomb is going to get in this shit, man. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told y'all, we bringing real talk on the streets. This ain't no fake BS. We bringing real talk on the streets.
Okay, so you really actually put this somewhere?
I put it on YouTube.
Where you put it? YouTube?
I put it on YouTube. Real One, Talk One. That's real, the number one, talk the number one on YouTube. And then I got a Blog Talk Radio show. Right? My Blog Talk Radio show is on blogtalkradio.com, and that's on Real One Talk One. Cheers.
Cheers.
So,
people I'm never gonna see. Okay.
The whole entire idea behind Real Talk is we talk about whatever's real to us. Now, I was gonna talk about 9 to 5, but I also said that, you know, it's whoever's around us, whatever we're doing, whatever.
Well, that caught my attention because the 9 to 5 nowadays is just, it's not what it used to be.
It's like modern day slavery, ain't it?
Oh my God, you know, here's the deal, right? Okay, I started my career like 15 years ago, and I'm doing the same thing. It's not like I'm doing nothing different. I'm doing the same thing I started doing, even though in the middle I wound up like management and supervision and everything. But then I had to go back to doing what I used to do. And the worst part about it is all the rules have changed. Not the job. The job is exactly the same. But the same job that gave me 10 occurrences in a year, if you get sick once in the first year, you're on a final written warning, you get fired.
Oh, the whole level of what they do on a 9 to 5 job these days is bullshit. I mean, literally like I will tell you where I work at right now. I appreciate the job, but it's very political when you want to get another job. And the people come from another section and they pinpoint who they want to pull over versus saying, let's put the job out. Like, they advertise and they mark it out that we're diversity and
they pre-advertise.
They pre-advertise, but they tell you
we're going to pull you and we're going to tell you, by the way, we got this position we're thinking of putting out there. And you know and you understand that the reason is with our office policy, we have to post this position. However, We just thought we would like to let you know in case you were interested, because you're definitely on one of our top qualified candidates.
Now here's the question I got for you, okay? Because Real Talk's a little question and answer. You trying to dominate the conversation already, so we got to slow down a little bit.
Well, I talk for a living.
Oh, see.
Probably should have told you that.
I talk a little bit for a living. She talks for a little bit for a living. So I guess we're going to be at a battle of wits at this point, but we still going to make this work. So my question for you is, do you find it really like a pain in the ass that it's not even the people that deserve the positions, it's the people that, hey, my buddy got advanced, so now I'm going to go up.
Yeah, it's a politic.
It's all the politicking, and the problem is you could do a better job than everyone, but if you're not politicking, you come in and do your job,
right.
You're not the one that's going to get it advanced.
Here's the thing, is that's the way it always was. It always was the person, and I hate to say this, but it's absolutely true, no matter how great everybody thought and how developed we were in the 90s, if you were kissing the boss's ass, you're going to move faster than the person
Okay,
doing
but
the
see,
job.
I kind of disagree. I'm 40 years old. I kind of disagree with that. You remember the day, like back in the 50s and 60s and even the 70s, it was about a manager would come by and say, yo, this guy right here knows
talent.
he knows, and they would even
talent.
and they would even say, you're not even in the right position.
Right.
Your skills, you should be in marketing. Your skills, you should be over in development.
People
your skills, you should be
your talent.
exactly. Nowadays they talk about talent development, but talent development now is what does your manager see in your talent level? And if your talent isn't a match for the group that you're in, then you're stagnant. You got to figure a way to get from that level to another level versus bringing you in.
Absolutely.
So when they talk about how, oh, we promote from within, yeah, they promote from within as long as you're already in that group.
Right.
But they don't promote from within as far as crossing over.
No, and there's a very big difference between what is considered talent and what is actual talent.
Yes.
The big difference between when I started my career and now is, like I was saying, you get one occurrence and you're on a final written warning, you can't advance because you were sick once in a climate that has this kind of temperature difference.
By the way, I'm getting bit the hell up by these damn mosquitoes. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm wearing gray. This is like they biting me all over the place. But it's all good.
With the sun in 82 days in Minnesota, and this poor man is wearing gray, so he's getting bit.
But I look good. I got my Ted shirt on. I'm doing what I do, so we good. It's Ted.
It's Ted.
If y'all don't know who Ted is, y'all need to do it. Exactly. Y'all need to recognize Ted. If y'all don't recognize Ted, there's something wrong with y'all.
Yeah.
But back to the conversation, like we said. So here's a question I got to ask for you. When you think about it, I think that they pinpoint people when they hire them. These are the people we want to advance, and these are the people we're willing to let them go after 2 or 3 years of the same position. If they don't advance themselves or if they don't find a way out. But here's the problem. Some people, they're basically like, he'll never complain, he'll never BS, so he'll have this job as long as he wants to show up to work.
Absolutely.
Right? I find myself at work now, like literally like in a daze. Because this is what I love to do. I love to do real talk. I want to be out on the road talking to people and engaging them and getting a real conversation behind them, because everybody's got a story, but they're so scared to share the story.
Right.
My thing is, why be scared to share it? Let's have that real talk.
Well, you talk for a living too, which means that every single time a person calls you, you don't treat them all the same.
Nah.
You get that person, you sum up their issue, their problem, or who they are, and you deliver the information you need to deliver based on how they're going to take it.
I got a question. Hold on. I like that you said that. Here's a question for you, because you do with customer service. I deal with customer service. Obviously, from what you've told me, you deal with customer service, right?
Absolutely.
Don't you find that customer service, I don't know, do you deal with customers or in the company customers?
I do both.
Okay.
Actually, my position is with a very big telecom company.
Okay.
But the position that I hold deals with equally people from some major government and corporate accounts for that company.
Okay.
But then also some people who get discounts because they just so happen to work for that government branch or that major government. So I get a brigadier general from the military.
Okay.
And I get somebody who's done nothing but push papers for the last 20 years for the brigadier general.
So here's a question for you.
It's very different takes on the same
So here's a real question for you. Do you find that people are more and more rude as the days go by when they call in for customer service? Like, I want to strangle the man that came up with the phrase, customer is always right.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Yes.
The customer isn't listening. When y'all out there and y'all calling up, you're not always right, especially nowadays when it comes to technology.
No.
95% of y'all have no clue about technology. You think you do because maybe your friend is a tech support person, or your husband or your wife or somebody works in IT. Oh, they've explained this all to me. I know what it is. No! You calling us because that's what we do as professionals. So you need to leave it to us. When y'all decide that y'all want to tell us what our job is, we're on the other side of the phone. We're on the other side of the phone like, I want to kick this ass. I want to kill somebody. Is it hard to just reach through the phone and strangle them? Can I tell them to fuck off at this point? Can I tell them to go eat shit because they're just really screwing it up at this point? You guys need to realize you don't know. The customer is not I had a lady the other day call me up. She was an employee. I'm an employee. You know what she said to me? She said to me, I'm the customer. And I said, yeah, but you're wrong.